What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. We got another interview for y'all. My bad, another interview for y'all. Uh, we had to get some more people in here, and I decided to pull, your boy Chris in. I see a lot of people hating on Chris, so what I'm saying. I kind of see like, what I'm saying, he's getting the same kind of treatment that Corey is getting. So I had to bring him in as well. What I'm saying. If y'all haven't caught the last episode we did with Corey, make sure you ever watch that. Corey Pritchett, CoreySSG. He sat down and did a little interview with him and discussing things. So if y'all ain't caught that, make sure that y'all go watch that. Now the last video, and make sure y'all subscribe and like, share. And we gonna keep getting more people in. So right now we want to introduce Chris and welcome him to the show.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad to be on here. Uh, I don't get a chance to do a lot of interviews, and a lot of people hate on me. A lot of people don't like me. So thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, Chris. So like, why do you think a lot of people hate him? Like, why do you think there is so much negative things to say when it comes to Chris? Do you feel like it's just because the person that you are, or do you feel like it's because of the past that you had with Queen, and a lot of people don't like the way that things happen between you guys? Like, why do you feel like people give you so much negativity?
Yeah, man, a lot of people just don't like me. I feel like part of that is because of the situation in the past between me and Queen. And a lot of people just haven't grown from that or got over it. And to be honest, like, it was so back in the day. I feel like people should forget about it and move on, but the social media. So people are going to continue to drag me. I'm always going to be the problem. Even through the stuff that she has going on now with like plans and the whole marriage thing, like, yeah, I say things on phone, I'm just trying to be funny. I don't mean nothing by it, but a lot of people continue to drag me for that situation. Like, I have nothing to do with that situation. Maybe they feel like I shouldn't speak on it, but that is the mother of my child. So I just been talking. I don't mean no harm. Like, I just was being real. Like, if you're with a man for 6 years or more and he ain't proposed to you, a lot of them are gonna say that that's a waste of time. A lot of them will say, I'm not gonna wait no longer for a nigga to propose to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been with you for so long, like, what have we done? That's all I was saying. But of course, people don't like what I have to say. They sit there and they judge me. They talk down on me, because I have an input, which I should be able to have an input, but everybody's able to speak on these platforms. The same thing I was saying. I'm not down on her. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just being real because if I didn't say it, somebody else would say it. I mean, so I was just being honest.
No, I feel you, Chris. I feel you. I feel like you and Corey um get the most like hate uh when it comes to YouTubers. I feel like you two are always in the spotlight of the relationships from YouTubers. I feel like it's you guys are the only two um that people drag and talk about from your guys' past. And of course you guys were all young. Like you were young, Corey was young, Carmen was young, Queen was young, when you guys all started the YouTube. Like Corey had explained that he even reached out to Queen to promote him and Carmen's YouTube stuff. And that's basically how they got a lot of their following too. Queen promoting them. Um, but back in the day, you guys are so young. A lot of you guys, you guys didn't know a lot. You guys are still kids. So I feel like people have to look past that and realize that people do grow. And as you guys get older, you learn from your mistakes. You're not out here doing the same things you were doing before. And I feel like people just hold on to the past and they just keep that. They just see what's that. They don't see that you've made a change or you've progress or you've grown from certain things. And of course, you and Corey are the ones that receive the issue. It's not Carmen and Queen. Like nobody speaks on, like I said, the last episode, Corey, what actually took place in the homes for maybe things to happen the way they did. Not saying that things that happened go right, but there's always two, there's always two sides. So do you feel like you and Corey are in the same boat? Like, do you feel like you guys are in the same position?
Yeah, I see how they do Corey too, and I feel like me and him are in the same boat. Like we, like you said, we were young. But I'm sure that I know that I've learned from the things that I did, and I'm sure that Corey has learned too from the things that he's doing. And I feel like that as men, I feel like people should give us credit. Like we deserve credit, just like the women deserve credit. Um, because we have made a change, and we still are young. We're only in our 20s, so we still have a lot of growing to do. But I feel like we should give them credit because we are trying. Uh, I'm a good dad. I'm there for my kids. Uh, do I get on the internet sometimes and I troll? Yeah, a lot of people do. Look at Funny Mike and all them people. They troll. There's a lot of people that troll. And nobody is saying anything about these people. It's always just me and I feel like Corey, like you said, Corey as well. And but it is what it is. It's never gonna be different. People are always gonna have something against us, and that's fine. That's fine. But I know that I've made a change with myself. I'm sure Corey has too. And yeah, it just sucks how people look at the situation and they don't try to see you as a better person.
Yeah, I've watched you boys for a long time, and I've seen the difference between y'all from back then and now. Uh, on the last episode, Corey, I did ask him about Carmen and how he felt about Carmen and her moving on and stuff like that. So I do want to ask you, like, how do you feel about Queen right now and her and Clarence? Like a lot of people say, I mean, in the comments, like on the shade room and stuff where people be saying, oh, well, he's jealous and he still wants her, things like that. The same stuff they be saying about Corey and Harmon. Like they be feeling like y'all are jealous of these women having these new men and y'all doing the trolling stuff because y'all jealous and y'all hurt by it and y'all want y'all ex back.
No, I'm not jealous. I just I'm just a goofy person. Like I don't want clean like that's my little part child. I'm happy for her. I want the best for her. I've said that in all my videos when it comes to this being going up. I want the best for Queen. I'm not trying to get her back. She goes to class. That's fine. It's old. It was back in the day. I moved on. She's moved on. And I feel like people just to see that for what it is. I'm not jealous at all. I'm just a person that loves to be funny and joke around, and that's what social media is about, right? That's how we started off. We started off as YouTubers doing pranks and stuff like that, giving y'all a show, giving y'all something to watch and entertain y'all. So that's what I still do. I entertain people, and a lot of people just don't like me because simply because of Queen in the situation. Um, and I feel like that's how it's always gonna be, no matter what I do on social media. People aren't gonna talk. It's never gonna change, and this is something I live with. I deal with it. Uh, but this is what I do. This is why, it's just how it started out with YouTube and stuff like that. And uh, maybe people forgive me one day, maybe they won't, and it's looking like they're not going to, and that's okay. But I know that I've done a lot of growing with myself. Um, that just like the situation with Queen said that, I need to be a father. Clarence is more of a father to my child. Um, that that hurt because I know that I'm a father to my child when he's around me. I even check on him. I provide him whatever he needs. He has for whatever he needs. He doesn't want for anything. So I feel like, and I don't know, maybe did I deserve that because I was trolling? And maybe she had enough of it. But do I feel like the low blow as far as the parent saying stuff about the parenting and the other person being, you know, in the child's life and doing more? I feel like it's kind of too far this is like Meek and King in the situation with Meek being Dwayne and them saying that Dwayne's name off of Kaiser. And it's like, I feel like King's in the same position too. Like, no matter what we do, the men as YouTubers from the past, we're always gonna have that label on us because of the past. It's never gonna be looked at with the women. It's always gonna be looked at with the men. And that's just how you guys are always gonna see us. And it's not fair. It's not. And you guys just drag us and down us, and there's never nobody trying to uplift us. You know. But we take it and we build it because, that's what we signed up for.
Yeah, man, I feel for y'all. I really do. I know what you're talking about. It sucks. It really does suck, bro. And I hope that you guys can, you, Corey, King, I hope that you guys can continue to grow from the social media and the things that people are saying and all the negative stuff that people are putting out about you guys and these relationships from the past and your kids, what's that going on now. I feel like, whatever black people try to move on and move forward and do something, as always other black people that are holding them back and trying to keep them down. And I just, you know what I'm saying, you guys are doing a great job and move forward and continuing to do things and not letting the stuff hold y'all back. I have to say, keep y'all head up, keep moving forward. Um, and we just had to get you on here to see how you're feeling about everything that's being said on social media. Because like I said, I feel like it is kind of wrong. But everybody's gonna talk, everybody's gonna say what people want to say, social media. But I thank you for coming on here and answering the questions and give us a chance to talk to you. It was great having you, man.
So thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any more questions and want me to come back, I will. I'm not no problem. Like I said, I don't get asked to do interviews. So this is kind of like the first time for real. So I appreciate you guys having me. And the ones out there that support me and all my fans, I love you guys.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share. Make sure that you first subscribe because I want to have more energies come with more people. If you guys have any questions, comment your questions down below. If you guys have any questions for Chris, we will have him back on to do another episode, and I will ask the questions that you guys provide, and you guys will get your answers. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that right now. Hit the subscribe button, make sure you like it, share, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.